Good morning, everyone. Freedom Tour 2023. All right. Time to get moving here. Time to wake up and drink the coffee. Grab the bull by the horns. Take on the day. Be all you can be. No resource. I got 2,000 silver. Doing pretty good in the ancient shards. We're doing pretty good. Okay, so I learned something today. Or yesterday. Running my keys in this one, that on infinity and beyond, on affinity, there is a slight issue with my team, in that if it's force affinity, all my best champions are, or sorry, if it's magic affinity, well, if it's force affinity, my hardest hitter in clan boss can't hit, and if it's magic affinity, the rest of the team can't hit. So that was nice to learn. I was not able to do enough points to get point. Okay. So when I was doing brutal, I ended up not getting the damage I wanted to. So I just instead put a key into hard, and then realized I didn't put enough key. You know, it was just, yesterday was a different day. So I actually didn't get a top chest on either. But whatever. It is what it is. I should have. So I guess okay, so I will have 2 keys this for you. So I'm going to put 2 keys into brutal. I want to put 4 keys. I'm just going to put 4 keys into brutal. But 3 keys in brutal is not good. But I can't 1 key hard yet. So we're at that's the position we're at. So, hey, by the way, news. Big news. Huge news in the world of Plarium, who's been radio silent for days. And speculation has been running rampant on this could be the big moment. And I think this might be it. I think we might have the news scoop for you that you've been waiting for. This Friday, October 6th, planning on launching a 2x event to summon epic and legendary champions from ancient shards. Worth waiting. Worth the wait. Worth the wait. So that's a thing that happened. They just went radio silent and just pretending like nothing happened. Like they were both on vacation together, maybe. I don't know. Are Aces High and Banana Jam frenzies? Are they vacation buddies? Are they more? Are they family? I don't know. What are their real names? Nobody knows. I'm sure lots of people know, but I don't. So that's the news. So I'm actually, this is probably, and I suspect this had something to do with some sort of either vacation or possibly, unfortunately, and no one's saying anything, I mean, it could have been war related. I don't know where all these people are in the Ukraine. I know many of them stayed in or continue to live in the Ukraine. So there's definitely a possibility of that. But oh, we're getting near the end. Oh, it took the punch. And Sun Wukong got up just to go back down. 5.79. That's not bad. That's not bad. We'll take that. We'll take that damage. I don't suspect. I think this is a one-off, but I hope it isn't. Because let me tell you, it's been nice just to concentrate on stuff. And I know if you're doing the fusion, you're plugging away at the fusion, but there's not 100 events. The portal's not glowing. I know J-Gigs might be a little bit messed up, like he doesn't know what to do without a glowing portal, but it's nice to just have a normal portal again. We have a couple shards, right? I don't know if I said thank you to Brick yesterday on the video, but if I didn't, he Thank you. We're waiting on 2 more. Freedom Tour's getting close. Our good in-house doctor, Matt, is still plugging along. He got a really good pull. I think I got Harima on his free-to-play. So he's probably playing that more than anything, which is awesome. It was a good time. We're at 48 as well. I don't know how Brick does it. Brick just sacrifices all for the win, I think. Which is exactly the right thing to do when you're just a referral account. So what did we do? We crushed up on missions. We're on the void, but again, all these we're gonna make it to the sacred. Hopefully, I'm not gonna make it by the weekend because we have the void keep. Affinity bonuses to level 2. That should be easy. I mean, I'll just how much could it possibly be? You know, I'll just take this up to 2. At some point, there's going to be a 555. I know that. I don't know what I'm going to do for that. I honestly don't. Probably at this point, still looks like magic, but the 555 I'll probably wait until after I pull the Ancients this weekend. Because undoubtedly we're going to get something. We're going to get something that's going to be useful. So, knock on wood. Looking for a good epic. Maybe a legendary. Not a big deal if it's not, but good epic. Okay. So our missions, like, after that, like, it's pretty clear sailing. To win a total of 5 4, 5, or 6-star artifacts from Fire Knight's castle. Easy. Ascend a champion to level 5. Ooh, I should have saved one. I don't know. Oh, you know what? I have Monkey King sitting at 4. So I won't touch him until... Or is he at 5? He's at 4. Yeah, so... And he's the only one. So we're gonna have to get some... We're gonna have to hit up the spirit. Is that today? No, I think it's Force today, right? Wednesday's Force? No, Magic. It's tonight. It opens. So I'm going to have to pour some energy into this when it opens up to get more. Magic is tough for me right now. Let's speak of the dungeons. Let's go dungeons. Let's do a little recap here. Magic Keep, I can't get to 14. I lose badly because I'm all Spirit Affinity. And though Monkey King can steal, if he doesn't, we got to level 20 of the Force Keep. Now, oh, sorry, excuse me. 20 is not consistent. There are failures, so I don't run it. But we did get to 20. We haven't done the Void in a while. Arcane Keep, we're at 18 and 19. I don't know. Let's see if 19's. Sometimes it's hard to decide what to run here. Do I run double heal? I took her to 5 because there was a challenge for it for a book, and I wanted the book. Just so we're on the same page. Ooh, no. That's not good. That's not good. So the answer is don't bring her if she's going to die. Ooh, that's not good. Yeah, go after him. Why are you picking on... I can already tell you this is not going to go well. Come on. I don't have the gear. I don't have the gear. Yeah, so whatever. Oh, I got a reward for quitting. Oh, I got a participation trophy. So yeah, so we're just not quite there gear-wise. That's fine. We'll get there. It's not that big of a deal. Minotaur, we're doing 15. Whew, and start doing it until what I'm gonna do. So these 3, Monkey King still has a 4. I have his Helm Smasher I went with Helm Smasher. I think that's the right call. These two are full, but he's got 2 open spots, which is what, 400 more? Oh, I can't do it that way. I think it's 200, right? Yeah, so 400. He needs 400 more. He's got 184, so really he just needs 216 more scrolls. But we stopped there for now. We'll get them eventually. What I'm going to do is when I get my next 6-star, which will probably be Deacon, to progress my clan boss side, I'll throw Deacon in there and we'll start pouring energy into Deacon, and then Sun Wukong will just naturally get them. And then when Deacon's done, we'll stop, because then we'll have 4 full, and then we'll probably bring up. It's strange, and I know this sounds silly, but I'm kind of thinking I might take Reliquary Tender over Apothecary. I know that, just hear me out. Hear me out. The revive is so critical, and I don't have any other revives on my team. And Apothecary functionally can do everything I need him to do at 50. He boosts speed, he heals, and he boosts speed and he heals. And he's got a triple A1, right? The only thing he doesn't do is hit harder in the clan boss, which heal will get there. But I'm using all 3 of those, Deacon, Apothecary, and Reliquary Tender, and Helm Smasher, eventually, in the clan boss. So, which order they get them in? I mean, arguably him having Giant Slayer with the AAA1 might do more damage than her, but she's gonna help me in dungeons so much, as will he. But she, I think, the survivability. So I don't know. One of the two. What do you think down below? I just feel like Reliquary Tender, because of the heal, continuous heal, cleanse, and because of the revive, makes her a little bit more important. And maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm crazy. And I still have the cooldowns here. I started going here, and then just in hopes to get lucky, and I have not so far. I gotta find a way to get more rare books. Like, I thought you got rare books from hard level clan boss, but I've gotten 1. I think. Anyway, so we're still going along there. Obviously, a Coffin Smasher will be coming along shortly after that. And then as it stands, assuming we don't get any more, probably Armiger and then Ayla. Ayla is one that I really want to have, because she's got that accuracy buff, but she also has a block buffs and heal, which is kind of nice. And it'd be a 4-turn cooldown, and she has a heals destroy max HP. I don't know if that's any important, but the cool little instant turn. I think she's a fun little champion that might surprise me how good she is. So anyway, that's where we are in our growth. Ice Golem stage 13. Haven't bothered pushing past it. Don't care. Spider's Den 10. I just don't have the champions to go past 10 right now, and there's no point to until I can get to like 16. So we're really hoping for HP burn. We're really hoping for a Mordecai or Sishia or something like that would be just banger. Dragon's Lair, we're at 17. 18's tough because my hardest hitter is weak affinity to it. But I suspect getting Deacon and Reliquary... See, here's another thing. Reliquary Tender is going to help me here, because if she's survivable, then she can cleanse, revive, all that stuff, which would help. Because that's where I'm at right now. She dies. And part of that's just getting better gear so that they're more survivable at any level, right? So maybe Apothecary is the answer, and once I get Apothecary to 6-star, I got to start pushing Dragon. Or at least just running a ton of Dragon. 13 here. I don't think I can do 14. Haven't tried. This was just, I got to 13 for, I think, for one of the missions. And haven't tried those two. So that's where we are there. The gear is anemic, but it's there. I got really lucky. I think I got really lucky here. because I got literally from free Forge Pass, I got 4 pieces that work. We got a crit rate gloves with a double crit damage. We got attack gloves with some crit rate, and I don't mind the accuracy. Too bad the resistance, but whatever. We got a double crit damage with crit rate here and some speed. Attack on the 4th roll. We got crit rate, accuracy, crit damage here. All good for him. Too bad on the base HP. We got attack chest. This is the worst of the bunch, but it does have crit rate on it. And then we have attack boots. Obviously, at some point we need them faster, but for now, where I'm at right now, pretty banger. Crit rate on here. So we actually need to drop this, and if I can get attack boots or speed boots, like speed boots with attack and crit damage substat would be nice. And then once we open up 5-star, I actually do have a 5-star crit. So that'll give me an extra 33 crit damage on him as well, which will just be huge for him, right? So pretty happy with just getting that gear. 4,000 attack this early on, I think is pretty good. And being able to do it with 20%, 20% ignore defense, getting a little extra speed, being able to get the speed and perception. Plus, he's got Helm Smasher, so he's gonna do some ignore defense there. But I think that's pretty freaking lucky for early game to have gotten that kind of gear, which is a big part of the reason why we're on the spirit train. So if I take this to level 5 next, so we can get the 555 mission or challenge, whichever it is, that's gonna just help his damage, right? So we's okay with that. And we still have more to go, right? We're still halfway through. I go through here and we got a temp pop here. This is just for silver. So all this is just a silver run. I don't keep any of the gear, but it just gives me some free silver. And I've been trying to remember to do the Doom Tower so I can get materials for free silver there in the base one, but I don't always remember. Faction Wars, we got Banner Lords, we can't do anything here, I don't think. Well, might be able to get through one. We did yesterday. We got a we got one free. I should just put her in some gear, some leftover gear. Probably do better. Yeah, we got a rare book from here, and it went into Reliquary Tenders A1. I gotta stop doing that. I gotta go over to Apothecary, at least get his cooldowns. I don't know why I'm messing. And then Apothecary right now is really just built to be fast enough to help my arena, but I gotta make him survivable. So I want to build food, but I also really need to get into the dragon dungeon. It's just so painful at 16 because I'm still getting so much 4-star gear, but I guess I just gotta take it on the chin and hope that I get as many pieces of 5-star usable gear as I can, because I don't know what else to do. By the way, we're not gonna today. We're this level of. I'm waiting for the next Plarium thing, shitty thing to do, to complain about Plarium. I don't want to complain about Plarium right now. They did a really crappy thing, but they ain't changing their minds, and I ain't changing their minds. So I'm just. Let's just wait. We'll see what happens next. You know what I mean? What can I do? I don't want to put them. I don't want to put her in lifesteal because I still probably need it. Oh, that looks nice. I don't even know if she needs accuracy, but those look nice. Any other already rolled? I can do this. Just gonna have great accuracy. I don't know why. Do we have speed boots? Somehow, just randomly, by the way, it's a free gear swap. This company just so confuses me. They give us some of the most obscure updates. Like, don't tell anyone, because no one will ever figure out that it's a 2X Ancients. They just said share it. They didn't even put an embargo. They're not even embargoing anymore. It's like, screw it. Well, that made a difference. So what I think I'll do is I think I'm going to eventually build Golden Reaper. I got her so late. She was a champion I didn't have forever on my main, so I never had a chance to play around with her. So I think this is a perfect opportunity, because then again I can tune Apothecary. I can make him slower, but more robust, so that he's survivable, right? In dungeons and in clan boss. That way I don't have to worry about him in being the fastest for speed, because she does right. She does the same things. She increased speed buff and boosts turn meter. She's got the decreased attack on AoE for the enemy at 75% when booked. Booking is not an option on her anytime soon. I don't think I would do that, but I think she's got a 104 base speed. So I think what I'll do once I get a little more gear is I'll start moving Apothecary to robust. Stalwart gear, maybe. We'll try that. And he doesn't necessarily have to be the fastest on the team then. And then I can put Golden Reaper and just make her the fastest. But she has to at least be, I think, 5-star for me to work that out. So that, I mean, I probably should do it today, except I don't have enough food to do it, because I get the free gear swap, so I could just steal Apothecary's gear onto her and then put Apothecary in better gear. Maybe I'll run some dragon today with my overflow. Maybe we'll do dragon runs today with the overflow energy, so that I can just so I can get some more gear to kind of start mapping out some of these secondary characters. I don't know if that's the right answer. This is the part where I usually struggle. I freely admit I usually struggle on this part of the build process of new accounts, especially free to play new accounts, because I'm not. Part of me just says ignore it all. Just stay where you are and just keep building champions. Forget gear. Like, just use the gear you got. You don't need more to keep going. But then another part of me is like, well, I need both. I need to go back and forth. And so what usually happens is I feel inexorably under-geared. Or maybe I just have too much I want to do, and I should just be going, hey, my next move. Just focus on the next move, and that's Deacon to 6-star. Period. So, I don't know. These muck stalkers are being a bit of a pain in the ass. Does he have a 2-turn sleep? Two-turn sleep. Huh. Is it 100%? I haven't seen him miss. Wish my Muckstalker was that good. Like, what do you say? Hey, we're plugging along here. We're certainly just taking whatever we can. I can run the rest of those later. Challenges, rank 6, fully upgrade, use 4 rank 60. So that's just whatever on hold. This, I gotta have 3 4-star or higher artifact sets. So I gotta have 2-piece sets. And I gotta want to put them on champions. And the thing is, right now we're using a lot of lifesteal. So I only have 1 I'm sure I can get this done. I'm sure we can get that done. This Sunday, I know I can do stage 13. I just have to get Sunday, so that'll be a shard. So I'll have this shard, this sacred on Saturday night, if I remember to run it. And so then I'll have 3 sacreds, and then shortly thereafter I should be able to get the sacred on the missions. So if I have them both by Sunday and it makes sense on the champion chase, I might pull my sacreds, even though it's not 2x. The reason is if the juice is worth the squeeze. I don't know if it will be. We're gonna get Jamarsa. The reality is I don't want to do tag team. Odd one. I don't want to do tag team. I don't want to, and when I do, I just want more energy. So I'm gonna get Jamarsa. I'm gonna start building her out. Although I probably won't build her, because honestly, Reliquary Tender can just do the job for me. But I know what you're saying about Broadmaw. I hear you, but I'm willfully ignoring your advice, even though you're right. You're right. But I just don't want to do tag team. I didn't want to do tag team when I had champions who could win it. I certainly don't want to do it now. So we're gonna when the champion chase goes live on Friday, on Saturday. Well, I can pull this Friday to get the points, but on Saturday we're gonna open up these shards. We're gonna open up my girlfriend's shard, my fiance's shards, Amanda, my fiance's shards. So we're gonna open up her shards, my shards, all the shards, and pull this Friday. We're gonna see where we are on the future champion chase, which will be here. Obviously, it's not showing up yet. And if the points make sense, we might touch sacreds. If they don't make sense, if the juice ain't worth the squeeze, keeping in mind that I'll probably only get epics, and coming from that perspective, we'll hold on to them until obviously sacreds will be 2 weeks from this weekend, and we'll open them then. But maybe I'll open up one because it gives me I'm thinking anything that gives me a book is worth it. That rare champion that you can get for free might be worth 1 sacred if I'm close. I think outside of that, if it's for these things, soul stones, I wouldn't open it. For just regular resources, I wouldn't open any sacreds. But if it's something worthwhile, what do we got next? Well, we can end up with the clan boss. We can end this episode with the clan boss, right? So we can't get through this guy. I don't know. I think at some point I might have enough blood shield. Believe it or not. I don't have a metal shaper, so I don't think I have anyone who can do shields. So, and I don't have destroy gear. So I might look at some destroy gear. Maybe if we can put our illustrious armiger. The reality, I'm just not getting there. Although with Ayala, at least I can stop his debuffs. No, because he steals, so it doesn't matter. We just gotta know that we're not good enough to beat that this round. And that's fine. So we usually just run this to just get materials, so we can farm the materials for silver, for free silver. Where else are we? What else do you need to look at? We talked about challenges. Did we talk about all of them? Oh yeah, and this is to get to gold. We talked about this, which we're gonna finish. This is just get and stay in gold arena, and I can get to gold arena, can't stay there. We're in gold arena right now. Oh, look at that. So here's what happens. Gotcha. Like 460s, all the ascensions. He's only team power 207. I was gonna say only, but right, 223. Like, I'm not. Who are we kidding? This is gold 1. This is my toe dipping into gold 1, and this is what I'm up against. which is just floors me. Of course she gets a counterattack. I like how no matter whenever he wakes up with 100% turn meter, someone has 101% turn meter. Like look at this. Level, okay, let's just talk about this. 79, 87, 79. They've already unlocked the icon for the spendy. Right? It's all 60s. We need to drop. We cannot be in gold yet. Clearly. Oh, Hydra Clash. Let's see what we do in Hydra. Jeez. Alright, let's see what happens. Go get him. My God, he took half his health. My God. He took half his health. And they're all getting feared. I'm glad that they opened this up early, because I really feel like we have an opportunity here to really showcase what we can do early on. Oh, good. I'm glad you went right for the one guy who can fear you. That was a good idea. That's the AI, everyone. Yeah, we'll keep that result. That's banging. How much more do we need? Oh, yeah, no. All right. I think that's about time we end the event. I got nothing. There's no news. 2-time Ancients coming along. Oh, there's something else. Announcements. Technical issues. They already can't pay their bills. Hey Raiders currently uses a Plarium. Play may experience issues while trying to launch the game. The official form is also temporarily unavailable. Our technical team is already resolving the issues. We apologize for the temporary inconvenience. Okay. So that's what you use to break. You haven't talked to the fan base, the players, since the 29th. It's now the 5th? 4th? October 4th, and it's experienced issues. They're in full turtle mode. Anyway, whatever. Who cares? That's their job. They do what they do. All right, let's throw that in there. So yeah, I don't know. Apothecary. Let me know in your mind. Apothecary versus Reliquary Tender. It's essentially what's more important: his speed boost with heals, or her continuous heal cleanse with a revive, albeit a long cooldown on that revive. Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you all for watching today. I'm on the road, so remember the next 3 episodes are going to be a little janky, but I'm still going to bring them out for you. Please watch them. Please stick with me during the troubling times of hotel room internet and average laptop. I wish I could turn back time. Not as much as that's all I needed for a laptop. I really wish I would have spent about $500 more on the laptop. Maybe next year. I've got way too many things down the pipeline that I want to spend money on. Most importantly, my fiance. But once I get through my 2 trips and we see where we are financially and we see how much I make on my bonus and we save through the winter months, maybe next year we'll look at a better laptop for being on the road and being able to edit and stuff. And especially if I am going to be able to make the vacation blog a thing, I'm probably going to want to be able to edit, upload, and all that, and live stream and anything else. All those things probably remotely. So that'll be a big piece of the puzzle. In which case I'll have to look at my laptop being better. And I don't think it needs to be like gaming better, so it doesn't need to be GPU better. But it certainly needs to be it needs to render decently. It needs to be able to handle streaming, recording, all the stuff I do here with stuff plugged into it, etc. So I just want to make sure that but you know, for now the one I have is going to work, so we're just going to make it work. I'm going to try to record on my phone. Maybe I got a nice little gimbal, a cheap, like $50, get entry level gimbal selfie sticks type thing. So we might even try 6.6, that's not bad. So we're gonna see what we can do, see what tomorrow's like. I'm also gonna grab a thumb drive. I gotta find one and make sure that I grab some assets from here, so at least I can make it look the same. Maybe I'll make thumbnails for the next 3 days. But how do I ahead of time make my like titles? Anyway, we'll figure it out. Okay, thank you all, appreciate you. Please be kind, be safe, and we'll see you in the next video.